We're live.
Good morning. You found Debbie's old sled.
We're back again. We decided to come back on. It was a big decision, but we said we'd be here every Friday, so we're here. But I did forget to post it on YouTube, and I didn't post it on Facebook until this morning. So I have no idea if anybody's going to join us, but I hope somebody will. Yeah, it'll be fun. And even if you don't, maybe you'll see it on the replay. I am Debbie. This is Rob. We are I'm Elsie Lane Boutique, but I'm in the middle of changing our name to Elsie Lane Art Garage because
This is an old garage.
we're in a garage. This is started out as a boutique kind of, but I'm doing more art and things like that than I am really boutique. So we do have some things in here. We have, decorations and what have you.
So it just makes sense.
Yeah, it made sense, I guess. So I'm going to, I wonder if I need to get out of YouTube and come back on. So what we're going to do today is we're going to paint this sled, and we're going to do a paint inlay on it. We're going to use the, what's the name of it? I can't remember the name of it. Be careful not to. It's from last year. And we're going to do the words that say Noel. And it's a last year's paint inlay. But it'll show you how to use a paint inlay. And I do have one of these left. I have one. And if somebody wants to buy it, I'll sell it. Otherwise, I'm keeping it because it's limited edition and they're gone. They're gone now. So I'm going to try and figure out are we on? Yes, we are. That's us. We're here. We're right here. You can go ahead and get started if you want. Why don't you use this? This is one of the Debbie's Design Diary brushes. They're super soft, really great brushes. You just have to wash them right away if you're not using Debbie's Design Diary paint, because if you're using a paint that has a sealer in it, you don't want to let them sit. You want to make sure you get them washed, but they're super soft and I really love them. You can go ahead and pour some paint in there, and then Rob's going to start. We're going to use Miss Lillian's paint because that's what I had out. And got it. All right. So we have our little live chat going. If anybody wants to say hi. Otherwise, we're just going to assume there's people here, but they're quietly watching because I doubt anybody's watching. But we'll see. What? I know. Last time we did, and I think, I don't know whether it's the time that we go, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, we're going to do a fun little project. Rob's going to do the first coat. So with a paint inlay, what you want to do is you want to do a base coat. And then on the second coat is where you'll lay your paint inlay down. And we're using Miss Lillian's paint for this, and it has a sealer in it. And so the dry time is a little different when you're using a paint with a sealer with the inlay than it is if you're using just regular clay-based paint or a chalk paint. And the reason why is because of the sealer, so you don't have to leave your inlay on as long. We will, when we get to that part, I'll explain a little bit better. But while he's doing that, I wanted to show you guys, I got a lot of compliments on the little Christmas decorations that I was doing. And so I kind of wanted to show you this Posh Chalk's powder. And this is called Lemon Gold, and it is very beautiful. It's like it's like the shiniest pigment powder I've ever seen. It's very It's not sparkly, it's more of a chrome look. And they have a bunch of different colors. And this pale gold, lemon gold, is probably one of my favorites, but they have a lot of really pretty ones. And yeah, I need a little bowl. Can you hand me that little container over there, Bubba? Please. So I already did some of these. I started them. What I did with this, if you can see it, is I use you don't know where my words are. I use the IOD molds, and I did molds on this. And then I painted it with Miss Lillian's paint, which is the color Elsie Lane, which is our signature color. And I mixed it with a little bit of the texture medium. And you can use salt wash, you can use, Miss Lillian's has a texture medium too. And it's really great. It works amazing. I love it. I love both, and I sell both, but they help the paint adhere to glass also. The salt wash or the texture mediums do. You can also use, Miss Lillian's has a, it's called Swamp Mud, and it is a primer for glass, plastic, and metal that is really great also. And hi, Kristen. How are you? Thank you for joining us. I can't wait to meet you. I'm so excited to come down to San Diego. Side note, we are Kristen, me, Dion Woods, Debbie Beard, Jennifer McKee, and Kelly Weiler from Girl Upcycled. We are all going down to San Diego in January to teach a workshop. It's January 19th and 20th. There's still tickets. You can still join us. And we're going to be down there painting with the Painterly paint. And if you haven't seen the Painterly paint yet, it's Debbie's Design Diaries new paint that is it's a artisan paint. It's all natural. It doesn't have acrylics or plastics or anything in it. It blends amazing. The colors are super vibrant and bright. It's going to be super fun, and I hope that you'll think about coming. I've got some friends coming from Spokane, and I'm really excited about doing that. Anyway, I'm going to get back to this. So this is the Elsie Lane color. It's a really pretty neutral, and it's kind of like a pinkish, brownish color. It works really good for skin tones. I use it a lot for when I'm doing skin tones on canvas art. And it's a gorgeous color on furniture. And it goes really well with gold. And I did a few decorations here with the gold Posh Chalks. And so I painted the bulbs Elsie Lane and then went over it with the Posh Chalks. So I want to show you the Posh Chalks really quick because they're really cool while Rob's painting this. I feel like I'm just talking a lot. So the Posh Chalks, you just take this infuser, and this is Posh Chalk's Pigment Infuser, which is, I don't know what is in it really, but I feel like it's like a thicker some kind of a varnish type substance. You don't need much. I don't even think I need that much. I'm using maybe like maybe a tablespoon. Uh-oh. How you doing, Bubba?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Down there? Oh, way over there, way west. Yeah, we call California down there. Down in California. Because for us, it is like, it's not straight down. It's like southeastish. But we always say down. I think in California, when I lived down there, I would say up in Washington too. They have better weather than us. But today is super sunny and beautiful, and I can never get the lids back on anything, so I'm just gonna let that sit with the lid off. And then with the Posh Chalk, you just pour in a tiny little bit. It really doesn't take much at all. I'm figuring that might be a quarter teaspoon. And then I'm just gonna use this brush. So a bunch of people were asking like what I did, how I painted these balls. And so that's what I did. First of all, salt wash mixed with, or texture, Miss Lillian's texture medium, whichever, mixed with the LC Lane paint. You could use any color of paint you want. You don't have to use this color. You could use black if you want. I think red would be beautiful because then you'd see the red through the Posh Chalks. Red would be, I think I'm gonna do that next because that sounds really pretty. I have a million of these glass balls on my tree right now and they're not painted, and I'm just pulling them out a little at a time and painting them up. So you stir it in and it is just super beautiful shiny gold. I have to show you. I'm gonna come over and show you how good this is because it's so good. So look at this. Oh, it's gonna drip. Can you see that? That is gorgeous. I don't know if I've ever seen a prettier gold pigment. And then I'm just gonna pounce it on like that. That's all you do. And if you want, you can take like a colored wax, like maybe a patina color, and just hit the highlights when it's dry. That's gonna need another coat, I think. Because this sled is so old and it like whatever it had on it is gone, like varnish or whatever. It's really soaking up the paint. And this pigment stuff too goes a really long way. So I only made like a tiny little bit, like what, a tablespoon of the infuser and a half a teaspoon of the pigment. And I'm gonna have enough to do like 3 or 4 of these. So what's going on in your life?
What's going on in my life? I'm painting.
You're painting. Quietly painting, wishing that,
Quietly painting.
do you like painting?
Yeah, with the gun, the spray gun. I love the spray gun. I can never say enough about the spray gun.
Rob loves the spray gun. I already put a coat of the gold on here, but I feel like it needs more. I want, on this one, I kind of want the LC Lane color to come through a little bit because it's so pretty. And then I think I'm gonna do maybe Dark and Decrepit over the whole thing when it's dry. Because I think Dark and Decrepit would get into the crevices and make it look super beautiful. And I'll put everything that I use, I sell here in the shop and on my website. So I'll put links to everything down in the description. And I also, I don't know if we're on Facebook right now. I did set it up to be on Facebook, but sometimes StreamYard, I'm really new at StreamYard and I don't know how to use it. Isn't that pretty? So it's gonna be even prettier with Dark and Decrepit, I think, on it. Or I don't know, I might test out some different colored, like I think the Super Shifter chrome waxes would be really beautiful on this too. Oh, look, I did the top, but I didn't do the bottom of this one.
So our granddaughter Elsie, she loves to smell things. She was here the other day and she was smelling these.
Gosh.
And she had paint, gold paint on her nose. Cutest thing I ever saw.
Aw. She's pretty cute.
Yeah, she is. Really cute. Do you think that's gonna need a third coat, or do you think that's enough?
Well, I think that's gonna be enough, and then when we do the inlay on it, it'll have one more coat. So I think that'll be fine. I'm gonna put this one in here upside down.
I guess I need to do that. Yeah,
That was quick. I got all of these. Did I do this one? I did all of them, and I still have enough to do another one in here if I wanted to. I hate wasting, so I'll probably find something to put this on before it dries, because it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh wait, look, I have another bowl right here. So this one I did in, what did I use on this? I think I used the Fresh Sweet Cream.
What?
That's the color.
I thought it was fresh sweet cream corn.
Yeah,
Didn't we have a discussion about this the other day?
we did. Sweet creamed corn.
So I don't need to dry that then, do I? I just need to put the.
No, we gotta do one more coat, cause, yeah. Usually you do just one coat, and then the second coat will be your inlay, but this paint is sucking right into the wood, so we decided to do an extra coat of paint.
I love the heat gun.
Yeah. So there's that, and that one is cute too. I'm not crafty, I don't think. I mean, I can throw something together, but as far as like thinking up really cool crafts, I'm not good at that. I can copy other people, and sometimes I can like look at something that somebody did and like add to it a little bit, make it a little bit different. But I don't feel like I'm a very crafty person. This actually, I saw something kind of like these on the IOD page. And so I thought, well, that looks easy, I can do that. But what I did was take the snowflake on this, and I took the topper off, the little top thingy off. And I did the snowflake, and then I turned it upside down and cut a hole in the middle, and then draped the snowflake over the top of it on this one. And that was really, really easy. Just glued it on and painted it. And that's the same thing I did with that one too. And then I also did one on the bottom. And then I guess I got lazy and decided not to do one on the bottom of that one. And then this one is just one of the trims around the middle of it. This one is, oh, this needs more gold. This one is one of the feathers, I think it's a peacock feather on top of a trim. So that one turned out pretty cute also. So we're gonna set these over here and try not to break them, because I did one the other day and it fell off the tree and shattered into a million pieces. And that made me sad. Made me sad.
What's that?
That's probably about good. All right, so now we're gonna do the inlay. If you guys have not tried a paint inlay, I just wanna tell you that they're pretty easy. And this is gonna be the second use of this inlay, I believe. I'm not sure, did I already use this one once? So, we're gonna, first of all, what you do is take your paint and go, you wanna put it on a good, nice coat of wet paint. So we're gonna lay down a coat of wet paint. And while it's wet, we'll lay the inlay down face down. Does it go all the way over here? I'm gonna go ahead and do this one too. I'm not really sure if it's gonna go over. Oh, it will because of the snowflakes. That's right. All right, so we're gonna take this. It goes face down. This says no, no. No L.
No, no, no.
No. All right. Get your sleeves out of the way. I'm trying to fit it so that it will, I'm gonna put it right here. Right there. Does that look right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then I'm gonna take my brayer and just brayer it out on the wet paint, just to flatten it really good. This isn't gonna be perfect on here just because the slats in the middle, but it'll be close and I think it'll still be cool. All right, so you brayer it out like that. You can use a brayer, you can use a like a damp sponge, you can use, what else? Damp sponge, brayer, I don't know, something like that.
A wet dog.
And then you spray it with water. You want to make sure you get it all sprayed. And then I'm going to brayer over it again.
So what does the water do?
The water activates the paint that's on the inlay. Because what this is, if you've never seen these inlays before, and I know some people haven't because I talk to people every day that come in and say, what is that? So it's paper and it's got paint. Can you hand me that one? And I'll just like show you. So it's paper and on one side it has paint on it, and they've got a ton of really cool designs. And then there's grid lines on it which can help you like put things straighter if you're a grid line person. I don't know if it really helps me that much. I think it's nice to have, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it helps.
You think it helps? Do you want to do this
Sure.
one?
No, I don't.
You don't?
I'm scared.
Oh, stop. You're not scared.
Petrified.
Silly.
So what I like in these inlays too is like, do you remember the old tattoos that came in your Cracker Jack box when you was a kid?
No.
You wet up your arm and lay them on. And then you hold them on there for a little bit, then you take them off and you have this nifty little Cracker Jack's tattoo on your arm.
That's what this is like.
Yeah, that's what it's like. Do I need more or is that good?
Did you go all the way down? Because I don't know how far this goes.
How's that?
I think it's perfect.
For
Do
a
you want-
scared cat?
Yeah, do you want to lay it down?
Well, I'm not really scared.
You can't move it around too much
So
because,
this E is a little off center, so. Like that, you think?
Yeah.
That look good?
looks good. Look at you doing an inlay. Sing the Brayer song.
I think Debbie's site's probably gonna be the best,
I think it's gonna be fine.
because she's the best. What do you think?
Well, then what?
Then what?
Then what do you do?
Well, I think I need to brayer some more there. Then we wet her down. I think I probably need to do a little more brayering.
Brayering.
Is that what you call it?
I don't know. Brayering. It's a technical term. There's a white one here. I don't know if it'll show up, but I think it will because it's kind of grayish.
All right, what do you think?
Yeah. Get the, yeah, there you go.
Got it?
You want to make sure that you get it wet because it won't. I know, I feel like that needs to be a little wetter,
Okay.
even though it was probably starting to just dry.
And
Okay,
you really can't use the air gun on this.
you can. Yeah,
Did you want me to do that?
yeah, sure.
Why not, huh?
Yeah, let's try it. So with the, okay, and I was gonna explain, so this paint has a sealer in it. If you're using the clay-based paint or the chalk paint, any kind of chalk paint like Debbie's Design Diary paint, that does not have a sealer in it, you can leave these inlays on and come back the next day, wet them down and pull them off, that's fine. But if you're using a paint that has a sealer in it, I don't think that would be a good idea because I feel like it might dry the paper onto the piece too much, and then when you try to pull the paper off, the fibers from the paper are going to stick. So you don't want to leave these on as long as you would with the clay paint, if that makes sense. This is drying already, and if you're going to let it dry naturally, it could take anywhere from like 10-15 minutes to, I don't know, maybe an hour depending on the temperature. I'm pretty impatient, so I like to like peek and see what it's doing, if it's gonna come off. It looks like it's doing good.
I think you're just saying that.
Hmm?
You're just saying that to make you feel better.
I'm not.
So how do you know when it's dry?
It'll start to, okay, so when you wet the paper, you can tell that it's wet, like right here, you can see that it's still wet, but this is kind of like, it looks like dry paper. It's a little bit faded. So I can see that this area here is dry. This area here is still a little bit wet.
Hold on. We'll dry that sucker out.
I'm always nervous too when I do this, like on a live or in a class, because I always think, what if it doesn't work?
Well,
if it doesn't work,
then
I'm
you
gonna be
just
so embarrassed.
Try it again. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, one time I did.
'Cause you can use these over.
Yeah, you can use them up to 3 times.
You've gotten 5 uses out of some
I
of them.
have. I've gotten 5 uses out of one of them, but they say up to 3 times. Every time it'll be a little bit more faded. But one time I did one, and I don't think I got enough paint on the piece, And so I just painted over it and stuck it back on there and it was perfect.
I don't think that guy's working very well right there, what do you think? Or do we need to wet it up again?
Maybe.
He was curling up. Maybe I should push him down in here so he doesn't curl up so much. What do you think about that?
Yeah. It's almost dry.
So you think you've used this one before?
You know, I don't, it looks a little faded. I think that I probably have used it already. I had a class last year and used this, I had this inlay out and we did a class, we did these on canvases and I can't remember what everyone did. And I don't know if this was actually darker than it is now or if it's been used before. I'm not really sure.
What do you think?
I'm gonna try pulling it off.
I'm scared.
You're scared?
I'm scared.
You're a scaredy cat. Why are you scared?
That's what they call me whispers. Oh, it's scaredy cat.
Rob. This is really out of Rob's comfort zone, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, you noticed that?
I just appreciate you being
You're
here.
catching on to that?
I appreciate you being here with me.
Alright, so what's the next step?
Pulling it off. So what you do now, I'm gonna set this down here because it's really hot and I don't want to burn myself, is you spray it with water again.
Does that mean we have to air gun it down again?
No.
Oh, perfect.
All right, so you're supposed to wait 30 seconds. Just wet it down. You can see what you can tell when it's wet. 30 seconds. What else can we talk about while we're waiting 30 seconds?
Did you and your brothers ever have a sled like this? When you
We did, and you know, these are dangerous, honestly. I feel like these are very dangerous sleds. I remember
because you go really fast, or
yeah, you go really fast, and if you get hit with this metal, like in your shins, you're done for the day.
all right, that's about 30 seconds.
All right, you want to pull it off?
What if it doesn't work?
I don't think I got enough water up here. What if it doesn't work?
Am I in trouble?
Yeah, you're in big trouble. Now you want to just take this and lay it, this like with the paint side up, and then when it dries, you can use it again. But you can't use it right away. You have to let it dry. That's cute.
Look what you did.
I like it. I might take some black paint and just paint in the letters a little bit because I don't know. It's distressed looking. I like it. It's fine. But I'm wondering if because it's like has these slats, if it should just be maybe a little bit darker. Where's the
Any comments?
No. It's just you and me.
Just you
I think it's just you and me.
again.
You and me again. I want to do one of these little ornaments right here really quick because we have a little bit of time. I need scissors. Just to give it a little color. And these definitely have been used already. These ornaments. I can tell. There's a string in the top of this paint. It's disgusting. It's from the sealer. All right, we're gonna do a little decoration right here.
What does Elsie call them?
Decorates. It's hard for me not to call it decorates.
Yeah, I don't even try anymore.
Yeah, it's just
It's decorates.
decorates. Oops. Whoops. Let's straighten that out.
But that's not a problem because you haven't activated it with the water yet.
Well, I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's fine.
We're gonna find out.
I think it's gonna be fine.
Heck yeah.
Spray it with the water. Where's the brayer at?
It's over here.
There's a little delay on my computer, and so whenever I look over at it, it throws me off. All right, just let that sit for a minute.
Do you want me to do the gun on it?
Do the gun on it. Yeah, hang on, let me do this little guy. I'm one of those people that feel like everything has to be done in threes. So I think I'm gonna have to do another one here because this is gonna bug me that there's two of them.
Little staple underneath there. In the wood.
We're just gonna put like the edge of this little ball right here. I might put this on on our porch. I'm not sure. I know I have a bunch
I'm
of.
thinking of riding her down a hill.
Gosh, you're crazy. You can do that if you want, but we don't even have snow.
We will.
We will.
We will.
I know. But it's beautiful out here today. The sun is shining.
There's plenty of snow in the mountains. Maybe I can take this up to the mountains.
You know, you better probably.
Everything. Ever it's our grandson.
So you feel pretty confident you won't kill anyone?
Yeah, I don't know. That could happen.
I don't even know if they'll let you. Like if you took this up to a mountain that had like Mount Spokane where you can go up there and sled. If somebody saw you bringing this up there, wouldn't they be like, no?
Probably.
You can't do that. You can only have an inner tube.
Yeah.
Inner tubes don't.
That's
Yeah.
what they'd say.
They're safe.
They'd look at me.
Although-
and figure, you need probably a seatbelt on that. inner
We've
tube,
done this
too.
whole entire video, and not once did you mention the time you tried to kill me.
Oh, that's right. Debbie set a world's record, and I gave her a push,
I was so mad. I could have killed you.
and she went sailing, probably about 20 feet in the air.
Like that, way up in there. He just
It
shoved
was-
me,
It was
Down
the
this
darndest
hill.
thing.
and I literally went flying, and I busted my tailbone. I had to go to emergency and
You
everything.
didn't kill them.
I did too. Yes. Are you kidding? You came with
There
me.
was no emergency.
There was two. I went to minor emergency and they said, oh, well, there's nothing we can do for a busted tailbone.
Do you mean minor emergency?
Oh my gosh, it hurt so bad.
When you went to your mom's house and told her about it, and she said, well, you probably broke your tailbone.
No.
Yeah, I think that.
No, you really still owe me.
There was another time on our honeymoon, we went to
Oh yeah.
the Edmonton Mall, and along the way there, we stopped at the Olympic Park in Calgary. And at that time, they still may have it, I don't know, but
No, they don't.
at that time they had the luge run set up, and so we did that.
Yes.
And Debbie got a big old push, and I was expecting her to have a fit at the guy for pushing her, and she didn't, but she did.
Because I won.
She did beat me,
Yeah.
by like half a second. If
I
I would have gotten as good as push as she
half a
would've.
second is a long time in the world of Olympics. And I did win. My sunglasses flew off my head and the guy had to go get them. But other than that, it was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was fun. I don't think it's there anymore. I think I read a story that it's gone.
It's gone.
Mm-hmm. Which
That
is
was fun.
sad. Yeah. What, that was 24 years ago.
Mhm.
24 years ago. So now, I don't know, I might be too scared to do something like that. I probably could do it. I don't know. It didn't seem scary.
It was fun.
Yeah.
You just sat it.
It seemed pretty safe. But they have you lay down on the luge and everything, and you just have to hold on to whatever the sides and.
It looked a lot like this thing, I think.
Did it?
The luge.
I really can't remember. Oh, did it?
It was.
It was just a little platform thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had runners. It's a lot of fun.
It was fun. I guess because you didn't push me, I felt a lot safer.
I swear, Deborah.
So you were, I don't know. I think you were mad at me and it was like passive aggressive, I'm gonna try and kill Debbie
No.
situation.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to kill Debbie.
I don't know. I don't know. I did go to emergency and it really irritates me that you don't remember that because it hurt so bad.
Ooh.
It hurt, Rob.
Yeah.
I can still feel it.
Let it go.
I'm gonna need a latte for payment.
Don't you think I've been paying enough for this?
No, not at all. Oh, how
Really?
cute. That's cute. That's adorable. Okay. Have we done enough damage for today? Are we ready to open and start the day? I am waiting on I'm waiting on UPS to bring me some paint. I ordered some DIY paint. I sat here yesterday from 9 o'clock till 4 o'clock. They never came. We came in at 9 today. They better come today. I don't know what we're gonna do if they don't come. If anybody knows anything about how to get a hold of UPS, that'd be great, because I feel like they're playing tricks on us.
You have to have a fit.
Yeah. All right, you guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you next Friday.
Maybe
And-
Debbie will do some video of me on this bad boy going down the hill.
Oh, definitely. We're gonna seal it. Once it's dry, I'll seal it with, probably Miss Lillian's has an exterior sealer. I'll probably seal it with that. I might add a few more things to it, just because I think it needs a little extra
Oh, yeah.
stuff. Plus, we need to like touch up all the around the edges. And I think I want to do like a really fancy gold rope. Gotta find something like that.
Put some flames on it too.
Because the rope was pretty jacked up.
It's old.
It is old. It's a cool sled though. But I'm afraid that if somebody really used this, it would be dangerous. All right. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Okay, and bye.